If you want to know how to use Instagram for sales and lead generation, watch this video. Hey, what's going on everyone? Carlos Gil here. Welcome back to another social media tutorial. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at CarlosGil83. Now, it's no secret that Instagram is the hottest social network at the moment with over 1 billion active users. However, did you know that you can use Instagram as a sales and marketing channel? On this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to use Instagram to sell. The first thing that you want to do is use Instagram as a search engine to find people based on hashtags. Think about this for a moment. Who are you trying to sell to, and what type of content would they be posting, and what hashtags would they be using? So reverse engineer your sales process. If you're trying to reach someone who's a decision maker at a company, look up the hashtags of the conferences that these individuals would be attending, and then go through the hashtags of that conference to connect and or engage with their content. If you're trying to reach someone who works in brand marketing, look up hashtag brand marketing. If you're trying to reach a chief marketing officer, type in hashtag CMO or hashtag chief marketing officer. If you're trying to reach someone who's a buyer in technology services, you have to get creative and reverse engineer the process, but most importantly, think of Instagram first and foremost as a search engine. Here's a bonus tip for you when it comes to using Instagram hashtag searches. If people are using hashtags in their content, that means that they want to be found. So go find them, go engage with them. I guarantee you, most people that are liking the content of the people who you want to meet are only clicking a like button, but they're not going one step further by commenting on their posts, much less going 2 extra steps forward to engage by direct message. The next step is to create content with your customer in mind using hashtags that your customer would be searching for. So let me put this into context for you. Teach your ideal customer on how to use your goods, products, and services. If you work in insurance or if you're a financial advisor, teach through Instagram how people can use your services, and then tag your content with relevant hashtags to your audience. If you're in real estate, same things apply. Create content and then tag that content with your customer in mind. So remember, step 1 is use Instagram as a search engine and reverse engineer the sales process by searching for hashtags. Step number 2 is create content and now properly hashtag that content with your end user or ideal customer in mind. This next tip is super gangster, and that's places. Imagine if you could just peek inside of a social network and go find ideal buyers based on where they go shop, based on where they go hang out on the weekends, based on their own business. Like if I'm trying to sell to IBM right now, I can go to any one of IBM's global campuses and I can literally start looking one by one at who's posting content at IBM's campus in, say, San Francisco or Austin or anywhere in the world. Well, guess what? You can do the same exact thing. I'm a big fan of creating a hit list of 20 companies which I want to sell to. So in this case, what you want to do is create your hit list and then start researching, where do these companies that I want to sell to have a presence? Where are they headquartered? Then what you do is you go on Instagram search. So you're gonna go back to search. Instead of looking for hashtags, you're gonna look for places. You're gonna literally type in these company names, go find the location, and then now you're gonna look at all the photos that have been posted at this location. And guess what? You're gonna go person by person, one at a time, and see what do they do and what are they posting. Bonus tips for you: look for photos that people are posting in boardrooms or conference rooms. I just want to point out, I bet you that no one in sales currently is doing that last tip that I just shared with you. Step 4 is industry conference hashtags. Very similar to step 1, but centered on conferences. You don't have to go to every conference in your industry in order to be at every conference in your industry. I'm gonna repeat that. You do not have to physically go on a plane and incur cost to go to every major industry conference in order to have a presence at that conference. Instead, what you do is you look up what are the top conferences in your industry, who's gonna be at those conferences, and then you take the hashtag, go on Instagram, and start seeing who's posting what. Follow this next tip for the flip side of what you do once you get that intel. So once you've ridden the Instagram hashtag wave, the next step is to go over to LinkedIn. The reason why you wanna go over to LinkedIn is because what you're gonna do is take the person that you wanna do business with, or in this case, someone that was a speaker at this conference, and you wanna connect with them. You wanna really start that business conversation over on LinkedIn. And if anything, carry it back over to Instagram. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna connect with that person on LinkedIn and say, hey, Susie, or hey Joe, great job at that conference that you were just at. You essentially want to front like if you were personally there, even though you don't have to disclose that you weren't there. You're still congratulating them on a job well done. The point here is that you've done your due diligence, meaning you've gone over on Instagram, and now you're going back over to LinkedIn, which is a professional social network, to establish this newfound connection. That's a wrap. Those are my 5 tips for using Instagram as a sales channel to help you find leads for your business. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give me a thumbs up. As always, be sure to like, comment, and share this out with your social network. And of course, follow me on Instagram at Carlos Gil 83.